Hello everyone, dear friends. Today I will tell you about an indicator that gives the most accurate signals. And right now I'm not talking about the RSI. I already made a previous video about the RSI. In this video we will talk about the MACD. I will try to explain to you in as much detail as possible how to use it. I will also try to explain to you in as much detail as possible the settings you need to use so that it gives the most accurate signals. And overall, today we will open several trades using this indicator, and you will see for yourself that this indicator gives the most accurate signals. So watching this video until the end will be very interesting. Also, before we start this video, I want to mention that I have my own team. Together with my team, we hold 2 trading sessions on weekdays and 1 trading session on weekends. And right now we are running a challenge where we are trying to grow $500 into $225,000. That's the price of a Porsche 911. And anyone watching this video can take part in this challenge. All you need to do to participate is simply follow the link in the comments below this video to my Telegram channel and send me a message like, "Hi, I want to join the team." I'll add you completely free of charge, and when you join my team, you get access to training materials and a VIP channel. And actually our challenge takes place in the VIP channel. So I give out signals, you simply replicate them, and together with me we will move forward toward our ultimate goal. Alright, now let's get started. So the amount for each trade today will be $100, and we will open trades for a duration of 1 minute. And all we really need to trade using this strategy is the MACD indicator. To make sure it gives us the most accurate signals, it needs to be properly configured. Here, instead of 12, we enter 10. Here, instead of 26, we enter 20. And here, instead of 9, we enter 5, then simply click the Save button. Alright, now let me find the first suitable moment to open our very first trade. And right after that, I will explain the full essence of this strategy to you in detail. So, here is the first suitable moment to open our trade. We are going to open a 1-minute trade in the downwards direction right now. So, while this specific trade is currently running, let's switch over to the 15-second time frame and take a much closer look at how this trade is developing. Alright, let's take a good look at the chart. We can clearly see that the price is steadily going down, and so far, seeing that movement makes me feel very happy with our position. So, everything should be fine with this trade. Alright, let's switch back to the 1-minute time frame. I also want to tell you that we recently completed the previous challenge. In the previous challenge, we went from $100 to $50,000, and it took us about 6 weeks. And in 6 weeks, together with my team, we went from $100 to $50,000. And just recently we started a new challenge. And if you want to participate, you can do so absolutely for free. The link to my Telegram channel will be in the comments below this video. That's it. So our trade closed in profit. Now let me explain the essence of this strategy to you. So look, let me explain why I just opened a trade downwards. We can see these 2 distinct lines right here, the blue one and the vibrant orange one. We see that they have crossed over each other from top to bottom. So there was a clear crossover. They crossed and are now moving steadily downwards. This is the very first sign that you need to open a new trade. The second sign is that these red bars have appeared. I'll explain everything in the simplest terms possible. So, since we have a crossover, that's the first sign that we should open a trade for a decrease. The second indicator to watch for is that these red bars have started to appear right here on the chart. To successfully open a trade for a price increase, we definitely need the lines to cross over each other from the bottom to the top, and for the green bars to appear. Alright, now let's quickly open a couple more trades using this strategy, and then we'll successfully conclude the session for this video. Now I'll switch to another currency pair and look for another good opportunity to open our next trade. So I have just found another really good moment to open our second trade of the day. We can clearly see that a bullish crossover of these 2 moving average lines has formed right here, and these new green bars have finally started to appear on the chart. Of course, it's possible that I opened the trade a little too early, but I think everything will be fine. Now, if you, my dear friends, are trading with this specific strategy for the very first time, I highly recommend that you always wait until at least 3 or 4 of these consecutive green bars appear in a row. If only one or two appear, that's not yet a 100% signal that the price will continue to rise. There you go, dear friends. Alternatively, if you are opening a trade to speculate on a price drop, you will need a sequence of 3 or even 4 bars, specifically red ones, to open a trade anticipating a further decrease. So, let's get back to our trade. We have exactly 10 seconds remaining until this trade finally closes, and as of right now, it looks like our trade is comfortably in profit. Just 1 second left and our second trade successfully closes in profit. We have earned a total of $196. Excellent. Now, let's move on to the next currency pair and open the final trade using this strategy. So, I found the next opportunity to open our final trade. We open a 1-minute trade for an increase. Why are we opening a trade here? Because we see the intersection of these two lines, and there are already more than 3 or 4 green bars clearly starting to appear. That's why we can confidently open a trade for an increase here. Let's see exactly how this trade works out for us in the very end. For now, we see that the price has gone a bit below our trade's opening point, and now it's moved above. Alright, let's take a look. There are 31 seconds left until our trade closes. Let's look at the 15-second time frame in more detail to see what's happening here. And as I can see, the price is moving right along the line of our trade's opening point. So this is an incredibly tense and risky moment for us, because the price doesn't really seem to be moving significantly in either direction right now, but there are still 7 seconds left until our trade finally closes and we see the result. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, and okay, 1, and our trade closes in profit. That is excellent. All 3 out of 3 trades using this strategy have closed in profit. On that note, dear friends, we will wrap up this video. If you haven't quite figured out this strategy, I have described it in detail in my free training material. If you want to get access to it, you can go to my Telegram channel and send me a message like, "Hi, I want to join the team," and I will add you both to the training material and to the VIP channel. That's where we'll wrap things up. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. The link to my Telegram channel will be in the comments under this video, and the link to Binodex will also be in the comments under this video. Bye bye everyone.